Hi kiddos! So Mr. Nick isn't here today, so I'm going to teach you guys a lesson about hot air balloons, but I'm actually on the TV. How cool is that? Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our circle tracer and we're going to trace it on the top of our blue paper. I'll take my tracer, put it on the top, take my marker, and I'm going to trace my circle right on top. Just like that. At the top of my marker. And we have a black circle on the top of our paper. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take 3 strips of 3 colors of this long, thin paper. So Mr. Nick is going to pick purple. I'm going to pick yellow, and I'm going to pick orange. Alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on each end of one strip. Okay? I'm going to take my strip, and I'll put up a little bit of glue right on the end, and then I'm going to flip it over, and then on the other end, I'm going to put a little bit more glue. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is in the circle that I just traced, I'm going to put one end on one end of the circle and another bit of glue on the other side of the circle. I'm going to push it down. Now the paper is going to be bigger than the circle itself, so it's going to pop up. See? I can see you guys through it. Alright? So it went from one end all the way to the other. Okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other 8 pieces of paper. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue, put it on the end, flip it around, put a little bit of glue on the other side, and then instead of going in the same spot, I'm going to go at a different spot. So I'm going to go from this side all the way over to this side. Push it down, and it's going to overlap. So the orange piece that I just put on is going to overlap the purple piece that I just put on. Alright, so I kind of made the letter X with my strips. See, they're still popping up so I can still see you underneath. And there's your strips. Alright, Mr. Nick is going to put on the rest of the strips, and he's going to try to fast forward the video. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make the basket part of my hot air balloon. So I'm going to take this odd square shaped tracer that I have, and I'm going to trace it on any color I want. So for my basket, I'm going to make it red. So I'm going to take my tracer, and I'm going to trace it onto the red paper. With my marker. Alright, so I've traced it. Now I'm going to cut it out. Take my scissors. Cut. Cut. Alright, so this is going to be my basket. The basket goes underneath the balloon. So if we made our circle up there, we're going to put our basket down here. If it hangs off the bottom of the paper, that's okay. It probably will, because the basket's a little bit bigger than the paper. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue. I'm going to put it on the bottom of my paper. And I'm going to stick the basket right underneath, sticking off the bottom of the page. Just like that. Okay? Now the next thing I've got to do is I need to make some strings that attach the balloon to the basket. So I'm going to do that with my marker. The strings are just 2 lines from the basket to the balloon. Alright, so there's my strings. And it's no fun if there's nobody in the balloon, so you might want to draw a person or two. And now there's a person waving in my balloon. Alright? You guys can also decorate the basket. You guys can cut out some clouds from white paper, and you guys can put them in the sky because hot air balloons fly in the sky. And when you're all done, it could look a little something like that. Alright? I know you guys are going to be great for Miss Debbie, and I will see you guys later on in the week. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. Have a good art class. Bye.